Welcome to Spartans Basketball Live right here in Southwest Florida. We would like to introduce you guys to the first minor league basketball team right here in Largo, Florida. And just pause just for a few seconds. We are back online right here in Southwest Florida with Spartans Basketball, guys. That's right. The first Spartans minor league basketball team right here in Southwest Florida. This is going to be one of the top professional franchises right here in the Florida area, along with about 7 other basketball teams in the ABA, which is the American Basketball Association. We welcome all of our fans and listeners to Spartans Basketball Live. My name is Benjamin Mireles. I am the head coach and the CEO of the Spartans Basketball Organization. This is a very grand opportunity right here in Florida, as there are many basketball players in the area. You know, it's amazing to me, as many people as I've seen and I've scouted within the years of my coaching abilities, to see so many talented athletes. Um, you know, we watch basketball all the time online. We watch it on TV, and we all wish we could be in the NBA. Well, this is kind of a step in the right direction, just on a smaller scale. Within this organization, to let everybody know, this is going to be an organization where we are going to have basketball scouts, agencies, and even prime overseas players come over here and want to participate and play. Originally, to give you kind of a background of who I am, I own and operated a basketball team in San Antonio, Texas. We were called the South Texas Showboat. We weren't ranked when we first started out. We ended up being ranked number 3 in the nation out of 50 plus teams, along with sending several players overseas and having an opportunity to be one of the top ranked basketball teams in the nation. Here in Southwest Florida, there are many opportunities to build and progress a winning franchise. My objective is to have a winning franchise in my first year right here in Florida. Um, is it easy? No, it's not. There are many basketball players out here that think that they know everything there is to know about professional basketball and what it entails. In this organization, as you can tell, we're going to have a radio show. We're going to be doing interviews with several of the players. We'll also be doing interviews with other coaches, referees, staff, sponsors, and everybody's going to be located right here to be able to show their support for the Spartan organization. Our playing field. It looks like we just came to an agreement with Gulf Coast Basketball Gym, located in Largo, Florida. We have several tryouts coming up. Guys, pay attention. You got July, August, and September for to have an opportunity to come in and participate. Take a look at our website, www.spartansproball.yolasite.com. That's Spartans Pro Ball yolasite.com. And take a look. You can go ahead and click on the tab where it says tryouts, and our registration form's on there. Feel free to fill it out and get back to me as soon as you can. On top of that, for all the adults out there and kids who are listening in right now, we also have a training program called Next Level Elite Basketball. And you can take a look at that website at www.nlebasketball.yolasite.com. That's right, it's nlebasketball.yolasite.com. yolasite.com. Our training fees are very inexpensive. It's actually put together for any type of budget, for youth all the way from 5 years old all the way up to 30. We want our guys to be trained in an atmosphere where players actually learn the game of basketball. There's a lot of basketball camps and clinics out there that just don't have the time nor the patience to sit with youth to teach them the fundamentals of basketball. I tell players all the time, it's easy to get in the gym and run up and down a basketball court. It's easy to shoot a basketball. It's easy to pass a basketball. But to learn the concept of teamwork, sportsmanship, and the understanding of a basketball IQ is something that we want to teach our kids. We want to teach all of our guys and everybody that we train. I do look at myself as a professional coach. I don't look at myself as a normal coach, because I am a very disciplined and organized basketball coach. I want players who want to play the game of basketball. We have a lot of players that come into my presence, and they talk about wanting to train and wanting to learn, and then when it gets into the detailing part of understanding the training aspect, they just don't feel like it's necessary. My training ethics for my basketball team is extreme. We want to make sure that our basketball guys are trained and well developed for the next level. Whether he be a teenager, whether he be a professional, whether he be a high schooler, whatever he is or she is, we want to make sure that they're trained to the best of our abilities and get them ready for the next level. And it's all about work, 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 work. A lot of basketball players don't understand the work that it takes to be able to play the game of basketball. It's not just about shooting a basketball. It's not just about showing up to practice. It's not just about running up and down the court, playing basketball games, scrimmages. It's not just about any of that. We have it to where our players are significantly trained to hurt. I know it sounds bad, but it's to hurt, to quit, and to basically get out of the gym. We want guys that want to stay there, can fight through the eagerness of wanting to quit. We have a lot of kids who enjoy the tough skills and the programs that we put together. Our skill set for the youth are similar to those of somebody who's a teenager or even our adults. We kind of utilize the same tactics and the same agility and the same progression for kids as we do adults. We just do it in a smaller version, because we feel like each and every basketball player should have the same type of training. But of course, we minimize the time frame that they utilize that training, from kids all the way through adults. So we have it intact to where kids understand that they have a very some kids don't have a lot of energy, and then you have some kids that do have a lot of energy. So you have to kind of work through those concepts when you're doing the training part of the camps and the clinics for these kids. Now, as for my Spartans basketball team, for all the players out there who think they can play basketball, feel free to give me a call, 727-645-9796. That's right, 727-645-9796. I'm going to tell you guys how to be able to get into 2 or 3 tryouts through July, August, and September, and I'll tell you how to do it with only one fee. That's right, guys. Instead of paying for each and every tryout, I will tell you how to get it done with only paying one fee. You only get 3 tryouts total with one fee, but you got to call me and I'll tell you how that gets done. Either that or you can email me, guys. Email me, proballcoach@ymail.com. That's proballcoach@ymail.com. So once again, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is Spartans Basketball Live, coming to you right here from Southwest Florida. And we're looking forward to more opportunities to um, get close to some of you guys. We're going to take a break for a second. All right, guys, we're back on air. You know, it's kind of amazing, guys. You know, uh, we take initiative to be able to be a part of a community and youth programs and whatnot. And I want to make sure you guys understand that right here in Southwest Florida, that's what it's all about, is our basketball program. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we've got about another 15 minutes on air. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make sure that people understand that our basketball team is amazing. We're getting together with several people who can do our uniforms. We're going to put a youth program together right here in Southwest Florida called the Community Outreach Program to help benefit education, to help with the underprivileged youth. We want to help kids with ADD, ADHD, single parents. We want to build our progression through our basketball team, but show these kids the way of life through the game of basketball. Education in today's society, we got too many kids dropping out. We don't want that. Our organization is going to be built to be able to perspire with these kids, give them a place to go, give them people to talk to. And, if there are problems around the home, hey, feel free to give us a call and let us know what's going on. We want the best of the best right here in our organization, and we want the best mentors for these kids within our organization. It's kind of crazy, but we sit here and we talk about how our organization is community based and what we're going to have to do to make it possible. Well, that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to make it possible. This is our first year in the ABA, and with it being our first year in the ABA, yeah, of course you're going to have your struggles and your trials and tribulations, and you're going to have your ups and downs. But we're going to get through the first year. This is a 30-game season, y'all. A 30-game season. That's 15 home games and 15 away games. It's going to be an extreme opportunity for our players. Extreme opportunity. We want to make sure our guys are sticking to it. We don't want any of our guys to give up. Now, to tell you how our lineup's going to go, through our tryouts, we have 6 different tryouts at 6 different locations. We want to make sure that our guys understand how it's going to work. So here you go. Tryouts are going to be at all the locations. Come at the end or the middle of September. All of the tryouts will be completed. We will sit down with some of our coaching staff, and we will start making the transitions as necessary to make it happen. And we're going to choose 20 players. That's right, guys, 20 players to join us in training camp. Now, during that training camp period, we're going to eliminate 8 of those 20 and keep 12. Now, out of those 12 players, what we are going to do is we're going to suit up 10. Now, the other 2 gentlemen are going to be on the practice squad until they earn a spot at the on the paid roster. Now, here's how it works with this opportunity. We're going to have a 10-man rotation. I'm not going to have guys who can't play basketball on my team. I'm not going to have guys that are going to just sit down on the bench all game. All 10 of my players are going to play the game. They're all going to play because my guys are going to run for 48 minutes. They're going to play defense for 48 minutes.